It is the day after my birthday.
And because I am
Oh!
a sucker, I've got
Amazing.
you a birthday cake.
Hey, thank you so much.
It's more of a birthday cupcake.
Oh my God, edible things.
And also pain au raisin,
Oh, yes.
which I know you're a bit sick of.
No, I physically can't be. Yes, thank you so much.
My
And
true
they're good and
pleasure.
gooey,
And we've
which
got
is
yeah.
excellent. Oh my
Obviously.
God, that smells so good.
For the sake of the editor,
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to put them on the floor.
I think you should. I think we can. Look, there we are. I've got my...
Otherwise, I will try to lean over and eat them as well.
Oh, right, okay, good point.
That's
Well,
the
they're
other
out of
problem.
sight. So
Out of
there we
sight.
are. Out of sight.
But you can still smell them.
Yeah, good. Good. Excellent. Lovely.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's a good life so far.
Yeah, things are going great.
Excellent.
They're going well. No, I couldn't not be in a Western, but Westerns are not my
Cup of tea.
thing that I would watch lots of.
Got it.
I read books that are, I've read like 3 or 4 books that are set in the Wild Wild West. But wiki Wild Wild West. Jim West. No, I'm not going to it. But I don't tend to watch the Wild West movies, and this is why. It's because it's mainly just boys.
It is just boys.
And I think when I was a kid, my brother and my dad would watch Westerns, and I'd be like, well, good for you. I can't do any of that, apparently.
Where's me,
It's-
Calamity Jane?
Yeah, exactly. Clutching like a handkerchief to my breast.
Yes.
So I just never really got on with them.
After this, I'm thinking musical.
Well, here's the thing. I love singing, always have, always will. But the actual musical things, I'm incredibly picky about.
Oh, I see.
Do you know what I mean?
So is it Sondheim or Bust? Guys and Dolls?
They make no rhyme or reason. I mean, my favourite musical of all time is West Side Story, 100%. So I do like the more kind of, you know, the old school. I mean, could he just try harder?
Give it some effort. With Emma Thompson, I just went, oh, I want to be you.
Yeah, no, I mean, Emma is... My agent told me about this project and they said Emma's written a script and I was
I'm
like,
in!
Yes! I've admired, loved and adored Emma from afar for my entire life, and getting to be in a movie that she wrote, she was there every single day, and then she played my mum.
So, tell me about sleep.
She never sleeps.
Exercise?
Not at all.
Alcohol?
Oh, she's drinking like the pirate.
Well, okay, fine. Thank you, doctor. Thank you so much for your time. Let's go, mum. And now we're pals, and it's excellent. Yeah, I just love her. I just absolutely love her. She gets better and better.
And there's a genuine sense of best friendship there as well.
Yes, she is hilarious. I mean, when they told me she was casting it, this was before Crazy Rich Asians came out, or rather before I'd seen it. And you're like, what? She's like the most sublime but very serious actress that I know. So, what? And then she comes out with it and she completely nails it. She does like the big headphones and a big fluorescent beanie is normally it. Normally being like, do you want some mulled wine? Can I give you some more chocolate? We're just gonna get a pint. Would you like to come? And you're like, yeah. Someone made it up pretty recently. It's real hard. There's no, with all, largely speaking, with all European languages, they're like, there's a rhyme and reason. You're like, oh, that sounds a bit like the French or the Italian or the Latin, or that it makes, you know, with Dothraki that yeah.
That's a pretty good bit of it, actually.
There we go, yeah.
Fucked up all in my Dothraki.
And I was meant to be like, ooh, this guy, these tunes, this is amazing. I'm having the time of my life. Clearly didn't get the part.
Yeah, I mean...
Slash, I never saw the audition. This is where I need to learn my lesson. I'm too much of a goody two-shoes. Everybody took something and I was like, but please, sir, can I take a wig? Seeing as there's 8 and I played the character for 10 years, could I take one? And they're like, yeah, maybe. I'm like, could I take one of the coats? Because we've got 8. There's this coat in double. Please, can I have something? And they were like, we'll send it to you. So I was like, okay, I won't take anything because they're going to send it to me. I'm a Khaleesi, not a queen. I mean, that's pretty badass. Or we'll break the wheel Peter's pretty great because he's so serious. Obviously, with a lot of his lines is when he's really, and when and it's like, just kind of comes out. Kit gets a little bit more despondent. His ones are like, oh. And you're just like, it's all right, babe, it's all right. You're gonna be okay. With Game of Thrones, it was just a lot of green, like a Laura Green. And so when the dragon got like Pimp My Dragon, season 8, it had the cameras on the wires and they're like zooming and you're like, it's going to take my head off and I have to not avoid it. And all that stuff is amazing. But in Star Wars, we had the Millennium Falcon and we were in it and it was on hydraulics. And then we had like the kind of surround screen and it was hyperdrive and we could see it. So they actually had the real graphics for us to look at.
And it went... Vroom.
And it literally, so you're there and all you can see through the Millennium Falcon window is whoom. And it was the first little while we were like, do it again! Play it again! That's so fucking cool.
Punch it again!
Again! And then there's like the eye that comes up and yeah, that was kind of mental. Too talented. Well, we need it. We need too much talent. I know. Too talented. No, because I can't do any slant on Phoebes.
Of course not.
At all. But I'm very pleased that there is one person who has, 20 people's worth of talent she's fit it into her frame somehow. Oh. No, well, this is a very difficult question to answer because whatever I say, I'm going to sound like an idiot. Well, first of all, it was my mum. So I was like, that doesn't count. You probably scoured the internet for 16 weeks trying to find a GIF of your daughter and you found one. So it's not a commonplace one.
Sure.
I get very British about the whole thing. I'm absolutely hell-bent on living as much a normal life as possible. And there's something to do with the show and I don't know what it is. I can't Emilia identify with, as in, so Simpsons.
Wow.
Me and my brother rinsed it. Like, we love The Simpsons. And obviously their opening credits will reflect some kind of pop culture vibe.
Course.
And when my brother was like, The Simpsons have done Game of Thrones. No, I was in. Emilia did. I did a voiceover of Futurama. Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Again, another thing that I watched a lot. So yeah, that was pretty cool. This is mental that you're saying this because I did an Instagram post for my birthday and I was with my best mate Lola and I genuinely almost fainted at the person who commented on my post. It's probably the greatest Instagram post a comment I've ever received. Courtney Cox, Monica from Friends. I couldn't handle it. Me and Lola just like we had a meltdown. We had a complete and utter, oh my God, meltdown.
That's a jump up and down.
That's bigger
frizzy.
than, yeah, that's bigger than anything. Because those are the only GIFs I use. Monica with like when she gets her dreads, when she goes away, she has like the humidity hair and then she puts the dreads on and that's like, I realised that they all have massive careers outside of Friends, but Friends was a big deal in my life. It's a mixture. Sometimes, which I do love, is when, I don't love for them, but if they've had a brain injury or if they've had something like that, then I get that, which I love, which is wonderful. Occasionally, quite a lot, I get their theories on how the last season should go. There was one where I was waiting for a cab and I was like, oh, there's another one, okay. What? It's good. But largely speaking, it is, it's that, or I do get quite a lot of Me Before You as well, which is lovely. Occasionally, the worst one I got recently, and it really hurt, like it genuinely cut me up a little bit. I was in a supermarket the day after episode 5 had aired of the last season, when Daenerys had just gone out.
Yep.
All out.
Had a moment.
And I was in the supermarket and this woman turned to me and went, I don't know how you can show your face around here. And I literally went, I just go to get some milk. It was heartbreaking. So yeah.